So, welcome to the podcast, Callum. How are you, sir? You well?
Very well, thanks, Rob. Yeah, thanks. Yourself?
The best, the best.
The
But if
best.
anything, we have you on the show this week because you have some quite exciting news to tell us. Tell us about this huge announcement that dropped there a couple of weeks ago now.
Yeah, so I mean, we're dead excited. I'm proud to announce that we've taken over the ES Session Chanter business from Lindsay Ellis. That's just been in the making for a couple of weeks now. I mean, I suppose me and Lindsay have worked together for a good while. I've been selling his chanters for him, and it's Lindsay's decided to take the step and step back actually and take a wee step back, and we've decided to take it on. So yeah, it's all really exciting.
Now, these chanters, for those out there who can't picture them, I'm going to share for those watching the video right now
Mhm.
the ES Session chanter. These things are quite iconic. Yeah, they're all very heavily machined steel. Is that right in saying that?
Stainless steel and aluminium. Yeah.
Stainless steel element. Yeah, yeah. So you can actually like change the different pitches and on that. Like they're incredible. I'm sure you're bound to have seen the videos out there, folks, of these incredible chanters being used. Have you got one to hand there? Can you even show us one on the video?
Here's one I made earlier, Rab.
Ah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, I do have one. Um, so this is the ES Session Charter. At the moment, we only have them in black and black anodized and steel. So we
Hmm.
did a couple other color versions over the years. Black's always been the most popular, so we've decided to stick with black for the moment. But keep an eye out because there might be just some other colors coming out soon. So
Ooh, I like it.
yeah, so this is the ES Session Charter. When it arrives, it comes in a carbon carry case.
So even that's cool. Do you know what I
It's
mean? Like
quite
even the
cool, isn't
carry
it?
case is cool. You rock
Yeah,
up to
it's quite
practice with that bad boy, and everyone knows that boy means business.
Chanter envy, Chanter box envy, if that's
Absolutely.
a thing. If that's a thing, that's the new cool thing. No,
For
so
me, it's a plastic bag for the one I'm carrying. Do you know what I mean?
rattling about the bottom of your
Ah,
pipe case. Do you know what I must say? Actually, when I first started using this, the case was actually one of my favourite things because if you're travelling or you're away gigging abroad or wherever, it's fantastic just to be able to stick in the box and do it. But it didn't get through security so easy if it's in your hand long enough.
oh, yeah, of course.
But this
Mm.
bit, they always like a wee tune when you pull it out of the box. So anyway, so the box comes just as it is. We zip round the outside of it, and inside here you have the ES session
Yes.
starter.
See, and
Yeah.
it's all protected as well. Like it's inside this foam sort of insert for those that's not watching the video right now, and all the pieces all separate. So I'm noticing that there's two different ones there, along with a sole as well that you can screw onto the bottom.
Yes, aye. So if I point to it here, and again I'll describe it as best I can. So
Mm.
mouthpiece here,
Yeah.
which has the reed already built into it. So we'll go into that in a wee bit more detail in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have two stems. So the name of the chanter is the session chanter. So it's meant to be played with any instrument that you want to play along with. So Lindsay found that the best way to do that would be through an A stem and a B flat stem. So you
Right.
can, and the pitch of those both of those stems are fantastically maneuverable. You can change that as much as you like, and that they are really really good. The B flat stem is fantastic for playing along with just like pipe bands and doing your
Yeah.
thing. You don't need to it's always a harder thing when you're trying to learn the band tunes or anything like that, and you can't actually get, if you're playing your A practice charter along with it, always just doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really cool idea to have the B flat stem there as well, and you can play it along with anybody. So yeah, I'll break it down here, and then this is your bottom section with the tone ring, which I'll get into a
Tone
wee
ring.
second.
Okay.
Tone
All
ring,
right.
yeah.
Like the sound of
Yeah.
that.
Anything but tone you like, right? So
Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll take it from this. So this is actually I have as a B flat stem that's right
Mm-hmm.
here. So it comes out, and then on the bottom here you've got a thread. You've got a thread here on the other side, and it just goes right in,
You just screw those two sections together, basically. Yep.
just like that. Yeah.
Yep. I can see
Um,
all the jokes coming in the email now. There you go. BigRabShow@gmail.com.
Innuendo City. There we go. Right. So bottom section here screws in as well,
Uh-huh.
and that's your projection there. So
Yeah.
that goes in, and there you have your ES
The
session.
finished article. Yeah. So this is going to be, I have a range of questions on this. Okay. Now, I haven't actually seen one of these up close. I've seen all the videos and they do sound amazing, you know, but like okay, I'm going to be really skeptical here. With steel and everything, there's bound to be issues whenever you can't use hemp on these. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, would air be leaking everywhere? Like, what happens?
So, that's a great question you've asked there. So, Lindsay, actually, one of the reasons that Lindsay designed the Chanters is because he'd noticed so much, a lot of innovations in piping since the time that he first started. So, even as things as small as the skin bag being changed to
Mm,
synthetic a lot of the time, even though it's kind of going back the way again. Same with cane drone reeds changing to synthetic as well. He saw the market and I suppose the opportunity to improve the practice chanter the way it is. So there
yeah,
is no hemp in this practice chanter
not at
whatsoever.
all.
It's a hempless, no hemping issues
Oh,
is
right.
the way so far. So it all works with O-rings. That's all it is, and that's from.
Oh,
So I'll just show you here. So
yeah.
for those watching, so like I say, the chanter comes when it's just here. It just comes with the top section, bottom section there. Put them
Hmm.
together, and when you're taking it off, it's just as simple as here you are. So
Oh, wow. Look at that.
yeah, three O-rings that are perfectly precisioned. The top section is perfectly precisioned to create a vacuum seal around there. And then
So
another,
around the reed seat where you would normally throw your hemp on,
yeah,
that's now got three precision O-rings in there. Yeah.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. So
Right.
that you could put down the chanter for 6 months and never look at it, and then you could pick it up again, and it would just be exactly the same as where you left off because
Wow.
we've all been there where the piping season comes and you play your pipes all the time. Practice chanters really getting touched and go into the pipe box and it's it's all falling to
Yeah,
bits and it takes a
that's
while
it.
to get
Nothing fits together. It all falls apart.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
100%. Yeah, 100%. That's the whole idea. It takes away from it, and much the same here as well on the reed. Also, so there are O rings actually on the reed on the practice chanter reed there, which just makes
Right.
it for an easy time of sliding in and out there, which is fantastic.
Again, so no hemping required. And you can still adjust your reed height then but with
Yeah,
those O-rings there. Yeah.
so easily. It's just literally just a push down and a pull up, and it'll sit there. It's actually a lot more. It's easier to manipulate the reed because in a lot of the time in wooden practice chanters or plastic, it doesn't
Mm.
really you can't really get a twist down or a lift up. It kind of just sits in the one position, and if you pull it up a wee bit, it'll fall out. If you push it down a wee bit,
There
it'll
you
go in.
go. Yeah.
But whereas this it moves a fair bit, so you can get as much as you want in terms of trying to match in with your fellow pipe banders or tunes that you're
There
listening
you go. So when you're exchanging stems then to get different keys,
to.
again, the O-rings come into play. All those joints
No,
are all sort of like
so
solid, I guess.
yeah, so all the joints are solid. So in terms of like changing the stem, it's as simple as unscrewing the top section from the mouthpiece,
Yeah, the whole thing.
unscrew,
Yeah.
unscrewing the bottom, swapping over, and then making sure that the high A is on the top because they do
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
And then twisting back on again, and same for the bottom. And that's as easy as it is.
So tell me about the tone ring then. What does it do?
Okay. So the note that will change as as you're changing the stems is low G.
Right.
Because obviously it's a separate note to the rest of to the nine that are carved, or the eight that are carved in the chanter.
Hmm.
So the tone ring here, which I'll just zoom in there a wee bit, if you can see that,
Yeah, yeah.
that's on a thread on its own. So that can
Uh,
spin up and
Up
down
and down. Yeah, yeah.
to
Okay.
tune the low G,
All right.
um, which is quite something, yeah. So
That's
like
clever.
yeah, so it means that you're allowed to play any stem with it, and you can always make sure that your low G's in tune with the rest of the chanter.
There you go. I'm absolutely fascinated. So tell me, I've got one final question then. For
Aye.
those moving from the standard wood chanter that you would have, a lot of the holes on them would be countersunk and you could feel them under,
Yeah.
the pads of your fingers. And do you get that same feeling from steel? Do you know what I mean? Like, can you still feel the holes the same way?
If I can show you again here, they still are to an extent.
Yes,
Um,
they are. Yeah.
yeah, just there. It also has a thumb. precision area here as well, where it recommends that you put your thumb on the practice chanter. It's
Hmm.
actually closer to a pipe chanter than it is a practice chanter, which is another great tool.
Oh,
So you'll notice that the low A hole's a wee bit further away from a practice chanter, but it would be matched with a pipe chanter.
I
Um,
see.
so
Yeah.
it's a really easy thing. I mean, I find that sometimes if I'm playing like a small practice chanter or so, even now it's still quite strange moving on to pipes again.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
like playing
different feel altogether, isn't it? Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
So I'm gonna talk about the elephant in the room then. With being steel, is there any issues around condensation and like moisture and things like that? That I'm sure
Yeah.
people thinking, oh, Rob, it'll just collect water all the time.
So yeah, a 100%. Yeah. So I mean, being stainless steel and aluminium, condensation, being cold, you're putting hot air into it, it is going to, there is going to be water coming in there.
Yeah,
However, because it's not wood and because there's nowhere else for it to go because it's airtight and it's sealed, the literally the most simple way of emptying the chanter of any water without having to take the top off, without having to take the reed out, blowing through like you would do with your wooden practice chanter,
absolutely. Yeah,
it
yeah.
is literally as simple as turning the chanter upside down.
Oh, and all the drummers are going, ugh.
Yeah, this is it.
But
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, because
yeah.
it's one way in, one way out.
100%. There's nowhere else for it to go apart from the section. I mean, if you're playing for 4.5 hours and you manage to fill up over that read, you'll be doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, well done to you. I think absolutely.
A
Yeah.
free canter for that, I would say. Aye, aye.
So, Callum, this is such an exciting acquisition, and it's great to see the ES session chanter continuing. I guess So, for folks in are anyways curious about grabbing one of these, we're looking at the website right now. But do you want to tell those listening to the pod where they can go to check out this chanter?
Okay, so if you head over to either the Facebook page, you've got links to the website there, but it's www.essessionchanter.co.uk. Like I say, we have at the moment we've got anodized steel left, steel black we've got, and there'll be more chanters to come in different colours. You can also pick up your reeds there, your reed packs, your O-ring applicators, which are another fun part of it, to put your O-rings back on if they come off your practice chanter reed, and yeah, your carry cases. There you go. Rab's doing a great job of showing that right off for me there.
I'm just having a look at that. That carry case is amazing. Like, even the
it's,
case itself is class.
it's
I love
cool. It's
that.
worth it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. So for anyone, anyways, curious, please do visit the website. Go and check them out. I know people listening right now go, "Oh, they're expensive," but yes, you do honestly pay for what you get though with these, because you're not getting one chanter. You're essentially getting two, maybe even more than that. And and that you can play in the likes of a session and stuff like that. Where maybe bringing out the Highlands isn't the best idea. Do
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
you know what I
that's it.
mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so we're not going to spoil anything by any means, but with the new colors and everything coming up, we'll look forward to that. But also, we believe you're going to have some ambassadors as well.
Yes, aye.
Hmm.
There's been some conversations had. Obviously, over the years, Lindsay's had some fantastic people representing the chanter for him. It's important to always make sure that the guys that are playing them are enjoying it, and they've had the chanter before. And there's guys that I've spoke to who have played the chanter for a long time and are happy to make some videos for me and stuff. Maybe even you, Rab, you could make a wee video for me.
Papers. I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, all exciting. Yeah, some really cool musicians that are interested in coming along the journey. So yeah,
Fantastic. Well, Callum, we wish you every success. Thank you for joining us on the pod this week and telling us about this amazing product. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing how this develops in future. I don't know, like some of the colors, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but we can put guesses in the emails now. What colors do you think will
what
come around
colours?
the corner?
What
Yellow with
colours do
pink
you
polka dots.
want? What colour do you want? Pink polka dots. Yeah, that'd be
That's a good
fantastic.
one. I don't know if you could do the polka dot thing. There you go.
No bother. Anything at all. This world, anything you can do. Anything you can do. No, fantastic. And on another note as well, I suppose, just before I head off, that
Yeah.
obviously we have the A and the B stem. So
Hmm.
Lindsay isn't completely retiring from anything to do with the ES session chanter. So he a key that's been really popular at the moment is C small pipes. There's a lot of C
Oh
small pipes
yes, of course.
kind of
Yeah,
coming back. So Lindsay's hinting at the suggestion of making a C stem
I love that.
change with all different chanters that he's sold over the years. So yeah.
That's one of the biggest things that stops pipers from playing at sessions. Oh, can I play that? It's not on my key, and then you're left sitting there like a lemon when everyone else is enjoying themselves. So this is a great opportunity for folk to get involved in the music now, you know.
100%.
So no, smashing idea, great product, and I can't wait to see how it develops. Callum, thanks so much for joining the show this week. And it's great to catch up with you, mate. Yeah,
Same to yourself, Rab. Thanks so much.
thanks.